Hey, hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Mayur. So from today, I am going to start Node.js tutorial. I am going to upload some Node.js tutorial. So basically, in this tutorial, you can learn about some basic concepts of Node.js, what is Node.js, and some packages or libraries of Node.js, where you can use Node.js and where you cannot, and what is the process model of Node.js and all the things, right? So before going to start this video, I just recommend that you should learn JavaScript before Node.js, because from one language, from JavaScript, you can do both front-end development and also a back-end development with the help of Node.js. So that is very important point for this whole tutorial. So let's start with our first slide. So now we will talk about some points regarding Node.js. So before going to start these points, you can see that in my PPT. Before going to start these points, I just tell you about why we use Node.js. So when we talk about web application, modern web application, right? So there are so many popular frameworks such as Bootstrap, Angular, JS. All of these frameworks are based on the popular JavaScript framework, right? But when it came to developing server based applications, right, there was a kind of void. There are no options, and this is where node.js came into the picture. So node.js is also based on the JavaScript framework, but it is used for developing server based applications. So that is very important point. Like node.js is mainly used for server based applications, server side applications. So first point is that node.js is a cross platform. It means it can work across multiple types of platform or operating environment or operating systems. This allows you to reuse some code from the web app to the desktop version, like Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. So that is our main point, that is Node.js is cross-platform, right? Second point is that Node.js is runtime environment for JavaScript. What does it mean? It means you have to run it first before you can execute a JavaScript logic or JavaScript code. So for example, like you have a code that says console.log hello world, right? To run this code, you have to run node first. So you have to type the node command, then the JS file, then execute the JS file. So that is our second point, cover runtime environment. Third point is that library for JS. So many of the basic modules of Node.js are written in JavaScript, right? So Node.js is mostly used to run real-time server applications. There are so many libraries of Node.js. Actually, Node.js has some rich libraries. Next point is that Node.js is a platform built on Chrome's JavaScript runtime. That is very important point. So like Node uses the weird JavaScript runtime engine, the one which is used by Google Chrome, right? So Node has a wrapper over the JavaScript engine, which makes the runtime engine much faster, and hence the processing of requests within Node also become faster. That is our major point here. Like Node.js is a platform built on Chrome's JavaScript runtime. We will also look into the what is weird Chrome's JavaScript, how it works, and so on in the next video. Like when we will talk about you can say that process model of Node.js, how Node works, right? So we will see that later. Then third point is that basically Node.js used for command line application, web application, real-time chat application. It is used for REST API server and etc. But mainly it is used for creating server-side and networking web application, right? Next point is that Node.js was written and introduced by Ryan in 2009. So basically it is introduced by this person. And in simple terms, Node.js is a combination of runtime environment plus JavaScript library. One thing is clear, that Node.js is not a language. It is just a you can say that library which is used for creating server side or networking applications. Next, we will cover what are the advantages of Node.js. So first advantage, it is a asynchronous event driven input output that helps concurrent request handling. What does it mean? So when we talk about asynchronous, so like a Node.js app runs in a single process without creating a new thread for every request, right? So when Node.js performs an input output operations like reading from the network or accessing a database or the file system, instead of blocking the thread and wasting CPU cycle waiting, Node.js will resume the operations when the response comes back, right? This allows Node.js to handle thousands of concurrent connections with a single server without introducing the burden of managing thread concurrency. That is a major point here, major advantages of Node.js. Or you can say that this is probably the most significant selling point of Node.js. This feature basically means that if a request is received by Node for some input output operation, it will execute the operation in background and continue with processing other requests. So this is quite different from the programming languages. So I'm going to explain with the help of example like for asynchronous. So here is our JS code, and this is our callback function. You can say that function, and it actually reads the file, and this code prints console.log reading data complete. So this code prints reading data completed, right? If I talk about this code, so in other programming languages, the next line of processing would only happen once the entire file read, right? But in the case of Node.js, the important fraction of code to notice is the declaration of function, right? Declaration of function. This is known as the callback function. So what happens here is that the file reading operation will start in the background, and other processing can happen simultaneously while the file is being read. Once the file read operation is completed, this anonymous function will be called and the text reading data completed will be returned to the console log. So that is major advantage of Node.js, right? So next point is that handling of concurrent requests. So I have already talked about this in the example of asynchronous. So it can handle concurrent requests. So next point is that extremely fast. So because Node.js is a platform built on Chrome's JavaScript runtime, as I already told you, that's why it is very fast, because Node.js is a wrapper for executing, right? Next point is that open source. So basically Node.js is open source and free, anyone can contribute on this. And next point is that no buffering means it cuts down the overall processing time while uploading audio and video files. So Node.js application never buffer any data, and Node.js is also a single threaded, right? So now we will talk about who uses Node.js. So basically there are some major companies, that is PayPal, LinkedIn, Mozilla and eBay. That these companies uses Node.js for their different purpose. Like PayPal uses for transition purpose. Mozilla has implemented Node.js to support browser APIs, right? eBay hosts their HTTP API service in Node.js, and so many other companies also uses Node.js. So there are different kind of scenarios where you can use Node.js. So that is all about for this video. From the next video we will talk about how you can use Node.js, like what is the model of Node.js, where you can use Node.js, and all process model. So for this video, thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel and share this video as well.